it's the birds, Doc. Something's got to be done about the birds. We do have Janelle Wicks of the Friends of Malheur National Wildlife Refuge and Dr. Teresa Wicks of Portland Audubon to take us on a journey through Jurassic National Park. So we could learn about burning no matter what era we're in. You guys might not be ready for it, but your kids are going to love it.
Ancestral birds and crocodiles are the only dinosaurs that survived extinction at the end of the Cretaceous period, 65 million years ago. Look over there, in that tree. Do you see the bird? It's bigger than a crow and smaller than a goose, with a hooked bill and sharp claws. We know from the hooked bill and sharp claws that it's a raptor of some sort. What other characteristics can we look for in this raptor to identify it? As an adult, it'll have a red tail, but as an immature bird, its tail actually won't have color in it. So this bird we're looking at with its red tail and its belly band is a red-tailed hawk. Young red-tailed hawks have no red in their tail, but they do have the same belly band. The easiest thing to use to identify a red-tailed hawk, so this is talking about color and pattern, is when their wings are open, they have a patagial mark that is dark. I like to say the leading edge of their wing. So that dark leading edge is unique to red-tailed hawks, just like the red tail. But again, immature red tails won't have that red tail, so you really need to pay attention to that pattern of dark at the front end of the wing, where the belly band is, and young birds also have yellow eyes. So again, another important color note. What is this bird doing? Red tails are often perched in trees looking for prey. They also do a lot of soaring overhead. Some of our hawks, like red tails and other buteos, soar on the wing when they're hunting. Others will do a kiting behavior, and so we know because of the color and pattern that this is a red tail. But we would also know if it was soaring for hunting that its chances of being a red tail are much higher. And lastly, its habitat. Red tails are found in a lot of places. So habitat with a red tail is a little bit harder for determining it to species. You can find them in urban areas. You can find them out here at Jurassic Refuge. They nest in rocky outcroppings in eastern Oregon, eastern Washington. So they're a little bit of a generalist when it comes to the habitat they're found in. All right, so we've practiced our ID with this red tail. Let's go and see if we can find some other birds. Oh, that little bird up in that tree. Size and shape, it's shaped like a warbler. It's got a small, thin, insect-eating bill. It's got a small body, smaller than a sparrow. And I see yellow, really bright yellow, and some rusty streaks down its breast. So a warbler-sized and shaped bird with a bright yellow body and red streaks down its chest. It's hopping around in this riparian habitat. So we know, based on the size and shape and the color, and the fact that it's hopping around in riparian habitat, that this is a yellow warbler. Let's keep going. There are so many birds swimming out on this pond. There's one out there that's got kind of a reddish hue to its body and a bill shaped like a duck and white on its forehead. Based on that color pattern, I would say that's probably an American widgeon. We can confirm that it's an American widgeon by watching what it's doing while it's foraging. So it's foraging by dabbling along the edge of the surface of the water, and some of them are walking along the mud along the lake and foraging, both of which are really common behaviors for American widgeon. So that bluish bill with the white on its forehead and the reddish sides. They also have black and white on their wing, which is called their speculum, and those fancy feathers on their back that are kind of pretty and black. All of those things, plus the fact that they're foraging in this pond by dabbling, is a good indication that these are American widgeon. Let's continue with our Jurassic tour. Look at all those Sandhill Cranes! Sandhill Cranes are one of our oldest living bird species. They evolved about 2.5 million years ago. There are fossils that are potentially ancestors of Sandhill Cranes, but could be modern Sandhill Cranes. There's a lot of debate among archaeologists about this, but there are fossils that may be Sandhill Cranes that are older than 2.5 million years. So cranes have been with us for a really long time. They are probably one of the closest things to more ancient dinosaurs that you're going to see out here at Jurassic Refuge. While all birds are classified as modern theropods, I think Sandhill Cranes provide the most visual and audible connection to their ancient theropod ancestors.